Welcome back everyone, I'm the Depressed Eeyore and this is Dark Sun Shadowlands. Alright, well, this map is pretty straightforward. It seems to just have a slave camp going on in there and we'll probably just slaughter everybody for science. And I believe if we go north it'll lead to a merchant caravan, but my memory of the entire map is a bit much. Well, not much. Whatever the opposite of stuff I said. Not great. A man dressed in rags burst from the sand before you. Wait, be silent. I'm a friend. Are you the ones who escaped from the arena in Draj? Sure. You're of the Veiled Alliance, then. I am Kasha. I have escaped from the Templar Theophil. He is convinced that there's copper under the hot spring before you. He tortured his sage until she prophesied the presence of the copper, then proceeded to mine the spring. Be careful, I must flee. Stop, who are you? I am Senekuchia. That name I do not know. By your look, warriors or bandits. Who is your master? Speak up, or lose his protection and possibly your life. It is you who require the protection. To arms, kill the rebels, guards, attack! Alright. I'm already at, I'm still hasted, so let's take full advantage of that. Punch, punch, punch. It also means that we're going to be doing more fun inventory management. At least the music loop won't be as painful as last battle. I mean, it's still a very short loop. Right on movement. Alright. Go Thrycreen. Now, I believe all my characters are fighters, and we might be at the point where it might be better for Yamame to actually use weapons now. I'll have to take a look at her attacks again. Hey, a cloak. I failed to grab everything. We just do that. I hate when I accidentally not click on the guy, so I just walk around him. Alright. Unfortunately, we gotta do this. Everything here is nearly filled, except for that. Everything here is... Alright. We are definitely officially running out of space. Put that there. Put one of the spare ropes in here. Who doesn't have a cloak? You don't have a cloak. There you go. Those. Holy shit, are we actually running out of space? That's gonna be amazing. This is a great moment. Okay, we got some Yamame still has some stuff. Alright, so yeah, attack wise. 4 attacks for 1d4 plus 8 and a bite for 1d4 plus 9. So if I were to switch to a sword, an axe and a sword rather. Now the bad news is I've I think I only have a bunch of heavy weapons right now. I would have to switch in something else for the time being. Which, you know what, I'm okay with doing right now. Yeah, so with this, I lose the bite. I end up losing the bite attack, but I do get everything else. And at this point, I'm okay with that. I mean, the bite's alright, but I mean, it can do paralysis, and it tends to work pretty often. But it is not something we can fully rely on. Anyway, our pack is going to get filled at this rate. Very much so, in fact. Let's go for the leader. That is a leather Drake shield that gives a bonus 3 AC. And it has resist fire, take half damage from fire attacks, and improve saving throws versus fire by 3. Alright, so I think we just about got everything. Templar and all of his troops are dead. You have saved the hot springs. Gain 4,000 experience. Alright, so we do need to do a bunch of looting. Everybody else just flees. And there's one more thing we can do here. And that involves this place. We have a shovel here. I believe there's a way to do this, but right now... Oh, I see. It's probably based off this inventory here. Ah, stop clicking all the wrong things. Thank you. The frame rate just dies when I'm in this menu. Alright. No room to dig. Head of the pit drives into the ground. Head of the pit drives into the ground. Oh, if that's enough, shovel the sand into the bags. So, yeah, that was, there's a situation where you can actually be here as slaves. But I don't think that's gonna happen anymore. Look at all that broken stuff. You know what? We'll take both. Alright, well, finish that at least. There's probably something I missed as far as the digging is concerned, but it might be tied to something else, and I'm not going to really go into it right now. We're just going to make our way out of here. We're going north. Ah. The statue is 7 feet tall and serpentine in appearance. It looks as though it is very old. Your magical tunings pick up a black field emanating from the statue. Clearly it is evil in origin. Alright. Who are you? Let's talk. The villager looks at you with a dazed expression as if in a trance. Welcome to Gedron. Here's where you see us where we are. I'm Senekuchiya, a name to conjure with. The silt grows heavy today. Tell me about the village. Here's where the thought of one is the thought of all. Excuse me, what was that? Understandable. The silt is thick in the air today. Its sound is a distant echo of itself. What are you talking about? Playing with pebbles is fun. Children dance and sing as they play. Huh? Are you crazy? Only through individual sacrifice can freedom be achieved. Who is your leader? As brilliant as the sun, as quick as a hungry silt runner, and as powerful as a rampager. Nothing is his equal except himself. Wormius, our leader, he is so strong he has no need for guards. Where are your guards? We gave the guards to Josh. Now the Sorcerer King watches over us. I hear he has dark eyes. Well, who would do such an idiotic thing? Why, Wormius, of course. He is as powerful as the Sorcerer King and fears nothing. Not even his own shadow. We celebrate his name and dance to him. His name and dance to do him honor. You should join us. Then all would be clear. Where did he sell your defenders? We have Wormius. All else is dust. We have plenty of dust. We shall live until he tells us not to. A happy day indeed. Alright. Looking down into the well, you see rocks jutting out from the sides, so that would make climbing down fairly easy. Climb down the well. Yes. Aha. Look familiar? Alright, so originally we found the route that took us to the bottom part of this place that looked like the actual entrance to the temple. Now... we are over here. Top left corner. And as if we didn't have enough chest already, here's another. And it's empty. Got a zombie up there, and a shadow up there. And a bunch of stuff we can't really do much with. That zombie's probably going to attack us. Anyway, I'm curious to see if this pickaxe will actually do... Did I take the pickaxe? I should have. Pretty sure I took a pickaxe. Did I not take the pickaxe? I might not have taken the pickaxe with me. Nope, there it is. Found it. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Not a big deal. Alright. Hey, zombie. Its pathfinding is hilarious. It goes to your last known location, not where you actually are. It doesn't actually update. Alright, let's take a look around. Looks like we're good to go here, and then there's a shadow up here. A boss. Please help me, I was betrayed and locked in my own dungeon. How can I free you? Find my heart crystal. It's somewhere on the surface. You will be rewarded. Release me from these chains and I may demonstrate my gratitude. What is a heart crystal? It is a green crystal which contains my soul. Without it, I cannot be freed. Now please unfetter me that I may exact my revenge. Who are you? I am a boss, master of the temple. Loose my bonds, I beseech you. Who betrayed you? By the lost gods of Athos, set me free. I brought destruction upon this place, and I will do the same to you. You don't seem as benign as before. My spirit has been locked fast in the decaying chamber for generation. Is it any wonder my bitterness has festered? Is this really your dungeon? Centuries of occupation have given me reason to claim it as mine, but originally this fortress belonged to another. Who did this stronghold belong to? A teacher of the magical arts, his name was Tynan, one of those words. Priests such as myself came to him for instruction. It is my association with him that brought this destruction upon me. What happened between you? Tynan jeopardized the peace of two kingdoms for the love of a woman. The weak fool deserved everything he got. Why were you locked here? I served my king like any good priest should. My loyalty brought this injustice upon me. How did you serve your king? He was betrothed to a princess from another kingdom, but she betrayed him by falling in love with a wizard. I rightfully punished her and the wizard under the orders of my king. Goodbye. Please don't leave me like this. My followers were swayed by the smooth cunning of a fellow evil priest. They were tricked into destroying me. Why are the followers zombies? You mean instead of shades, like everyone else? It was done by the Western King during the war. He thought he could use them in the war, but my curse prevents them from leaving this temple. Let me out of these chains or I'll run you through. How did you become imprisoned? I was captured in the war that resulted from Tynan's interference. The king from the west held me responsible for what happened to his daughter. His priest condemned my spirit to this dungeon. Let me out of these chains or I'll feast on your eyeballs. Why did you curse this place? Tynan jeopardized the peace of the two kingdoms for the love of a woman. The weak fool deserved everything he got. Let me out of these chains or I'll feed your entrails to the bats. How did you become entrails? Bye. Please don't leave me like this. I don't believe I have his heart crystal. I do have Tynan's heart crystal though. Alright, let's get out of here. Found an empty chest and a little bit more information about this place. As you can guess, there's multiple entrances and we just gotta find them all. Hey, village person. Goodbye. Hey, Melkor. Welcome, welcome. It's so nice to see so many people interested in my wares during this carnival. Business is booming, but I am rude. I introduce myself as Melkor, merchant of Gedron. I'm Seneko Chia. Greetings to you, Seneko Chia. I hope that you will find my items worth buying. As I said, I am Melkor, merchant of Gedron. What carnival are you talking about? Look around you. All these, all about people. Sorry. Look around you. All about people are joyous and happy. Watch out, that fire breather almost got you. You've got to keep your eyes open during a carnival like this. I don't see any carnival, are you okay? No? How can you miss it? All around you, people dance and sing. If you don't see it, you must be looking straight up. There's nothing. What's wrong with you? Wrong? I feel fine. Why, I was just telling my friend Ultix here that I have not felt better since Wormius came to town. Yes, he turned this place into a land of wonder. Who is Wormius? He is the leader of this village. He has just recently taken over. He is the mayor, or at least part of the mayor. Who is Ultix? He's my best friend. Who do you think is the one that's doing all the singing? Milkor turns to an empty chair next to him and shakes it. Quiet, Ultix. You're going to scare away my customers with that kind of singing. I must apologize for his behavior. He's done a bit too much celebrating. There's no one in the chair. Look. Milkor glances at the empty chair, his eyes widening. Indeed, he's slipped off again. I'll tell you, he's going to regret all this celebrating in the morning. Be sure of that. No matter. Are you interested in seeing my wares? I don't know if I want to. It's all junk. And I don't even trust him enough to sell stuff to him. See, no finer merchandise will find you anywhere. All your items are worthless. You jest. I have the finest wares in the area. No better broken pottery will you find anywhere. I guarantee it. At least you know it's broken pottery. This is too strange. I'm leaving. May victory be your ally. Alright, well at least I got more information. One thing we didn't grab, there's a chest I believe. It's an empty chest, but I'll take it. So that my inventory may always be full. Hey, there's actually water over here. It's probably salt water though. Alright, just seeing if there's anyone else of note. We haven't actually looked at the map. There's a stone there, by the way, if we have one of the gems. Ah. She might be of importance. She's a different sprite. Just seeing if there's any... Hey, there's some exits to the right. That's nice. Alright. The person in bed is tossing and turning in a feverish sleep. Please don't wake him. The fever must break on its own. Lenara. What brings you to this accursed place? I'm Tsunade Kichiya. I'm Lenara, the only one left untouched by the madness. I have some pith extract for you here. So yeah, that pith extract we got like, I don't know, 5 videos ago. We finally delivered it. Thank you for getting it to me. I hope it wasn't too much. Here's your reward. What's wrong with the villagers? Wormius control has warped their minds. Such power is astonishing. He could destroy the village on a whim. He has even made our guards leave. Who is Wormius? A traveler arrived some days ago, silent and surely. The beast shackled the mayor's mind and summoned all the villagers who became listless or mad. Only I remained unchanged due to my magical teachings. That beast's name was Wormius, a defiler. What happened to the guards? Ormia said he feared nothing. The waste could send against Gedron. He sold all the guards to a Drajan patrol. I don't know what bargain was struck, but our defenders went quietly and the troops did not ransack the village. Why are you here? I'm the healer for this village. I would leave, but my sister has yet to return. If she is still alive, she will seek me here. Until I learn her fate, I must remain. What do you do in the village? I have a knack for healing, so I use my powers to aid the villagers. My burden has increased, for now I must tend to the mad as well. At Wormius' whim, the villagers become self-destructive, and I must protect them. I've been using a medicine to keep them drowsy, which makes it difficult for Wormius to harm them. Where's your sister? She confronted Wormius, but backed down when he threatened to kill the other villagers. She left to retrieve something for Wormius. I heard her mention a druid to the northeast. Goodbye. May you travel along shaded paths. Okay, so yeah, I do know this quest line. Essentially, if we can go and kill the leader, like right now, if we really want to, and everyone in the village will die if we do that. So that's not really an option. But we can at least have a chat. But first, I will take your stuff. And by stuff, I mean your empty chest. Mayor of Gedron. Welcome. Mayor of Gedron I am. You bring me problems, I can solve them, for I am the mayor. It is my job to do that, and pick flowers, of course. So many flowers to pick, too. What is going on in this town? So, you like the carnival? It is impressive to see so many booths and tents in this small village. If I wasn't so tired, I would dance in the noonday sun. Picking flowers has worn me out. Could there be anything else I should know about? You have no guards. How do you know this? Look around. Surely you are broke. Suddenly the mayor's voice deepened, sounding hollow and distant. Enough, I'm tired of letting this fool talk for himself. I'm in control of this body now. Why have you come here? How are you controlling the mayor? I am a master defiler. Through my powers, I'm able to control this entire town. It is mine. Who are you? I am Wormius. You may address me by this, or by any of the many names that my followers call me. The villagers would be glad to tell you some of them, I'm sure. Oh, oh, names like Slime? You control the village. Yes, you can say that I control this village in many ways. So, you are the leader? Leader is such a vague term. In a great sense, I am the leader of these people, but I think the more fitting term would be puppet master. Well, at least you're, honest. The village is your toy. More of an experiment, really. However, the term does fit, yes. This village is my toy to do with as I please. Release your spell. You would like me to release the village? Well, let me make you an offer. I'm a collector of sorts, and I'm looking for 2 pieces of a statue to make my collection complete. If you can retrieve these for me, I will release the village for my influence. You can then do with it as you please. I'm a man of my word. Well, where are the statue pieces? There are 2 pieces. One, the Surans to the east have, and the other is owned by a druid to the northeast. Bring them to me, and I'll keep my promise. Fine, I'll look for the statue pieces. I'll be at the well in the center of town when you return. So yeah, he just teleported. Examine this. Yay. Hey, I'm inside your rooms. I'm just gonna look in here a little. Whoop. I'm gonna look in here a little bit and find an empty chest. So yeah, he went down to the south. Now completing the statue, of course, we already know it's like emanating like epic evil levels of evil right now. This is Wormius. Look, I told you to go get the statue pieces. There are two pieces. One the Saurians to the east have, and the other is owned by a druid to the northeast. Bring them to me and I'll keep my promise. So, I believe this is the only way you can free the villagers. And there's some repercussions for building the statue. Though there's a way to get around that repercussion. And it's done through the best way we know how. But, we'll have to deal with that later. Right now, let's go talk to her. Okay, well she has literally no dialogue. Okay. So yeah, we need to go after also a druid and some other things. And yeah. So, we'll go ahead and call this a video. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this was Dark Sun Shadowlands. See you guys later.